How's everybody doing? It's Sunday, March 1st. Yes, we are in March. And yes, we're going to find some silver in March 1st, on March 1st. So yeah, today we're going to hunt 7 boxes, actually. We're going to do this one first. The first 4 boxes I'm going to do are going to be from my normal bank pickup. We got a couple light heavy ones, 226, 226 1, 226 2. That's it. The only ender I have is in my extra boxes. There is a 40% ender. And I did get a box from my sister. She picked one up from her bank. So they had one that a customer returned, and I just assumed they were, hunted, but they don't look like they were open. So yeah. Yeah, so we're going to start with these boxes. I don't see anything exciting about them. Some boxes do have a lot of newer enders, but this one doesn't appear to have too many, but we're going to see what we find. So we're going to see what we find. Last week we did find, I think we only got 5 silvers last week. I think it was 190, and oh, I think we did get a Benji. Hey, Chu, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How you enjoying your weekend? Yeah, the weekend's almost shot. I didn't stream yesterday because we went to go see Matt Rife yesterday. My wife wanted to go see him, so we went to see him yesterday. Last night, I guess you could say. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Yeah, it was sold there, man. It was like packed house. Packed house. I guess it was like 18,000 people that held. So yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream this weekend because I just don't feel confident. I know we're going to get silver. I know we have one. Last week we had one ender, and that's all that was in the box was one ender. So we'll see what we get. And then I did dump. I finally got to dump not last week's coins, but the week before when we had the 67 coins we found. It was actually a silver coin I missed. Don't know how I missed it, but yeah, I missed it. So it was a 40%er. So we ended up actually finding 68 that week. Still pretty good. So yeah. Every time I go to the bank now, I just worry that I'm going to get the brand new 2026s, which I want to get some, but I'm afraid once they start coming, that's all we're going to get. Or we're going to get the 2024s. So they are circulated. I'm happy to see circulated boxes. We do have a chance for silver, which we are going to find at least one, but I'm hoping that our last week the ender box was in my normal bank pickup, which is these first 4 boxes we're going to do. So, and there was only one out of 4 boxes. We only had 1 silver. So, right now we got nothing going on for us but a couple light heavy ones, but I don't hold my breath on those there. So anything's possible. Anything is possible. I was sure hoping to get some more of that dump from that couple weeks ago, but I think that might be all gone. $225.9. I think one of the boxes has a couple 225.9s. I don't know which ones it is, but I was hoping that maybe we'll get lucky and get some 40%ers out of them, but maybe not. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go on I'm going to go to hopefully get some more coins at the other bank tomorrow. make a run. Hopefully get some bags of something. Hopefully get some boxes of ads. Anything for a chance. Finding some more silver. So. And the girl that ordered was going to order $500 worth of box of halves for me. She accidentally ordered 5 boxes of nickels. And I told her I'll take them, but she said we already sent them back. Well, that was terrible. If I told her she ever accidentally orders anything of any denomination, we'll take it. So she's going to order me $1,000 worth of halves every week now. So we'll see how we do. They're going to be Brinks rolls, but I'm hoping that sooner or later them Brinks rolls will have some silver in them. So, yeah. I don't think we found any proofs last week. We didn't find too much of anything last week. I think this week we'll find something. What is that? Ooh, an 84. It's a nice 84. Yes, I got all my checked Rick Stream out quick last night, and see he found 190% or so. Found something. He always seems to manage to pull that one off for some. Hey Hunter, how you doing? How you doing? I think we're the only ones here. Spring is coming. It was actually pretty nice yesterday. Today's a little cooler, but hey, it is nice. Spring is coming. Yeah, it was nice to be on the silver so far this year, but I got a funny feeling we're going to be going backwards. But we'll find out. Text Dennis, but he didn't reply back, so I don't know if he's going to be. I don't know what he's doing today. I kind of wanted to start off with that Ender box, but I want to end with that Ender box, so at least I know we'll end on silver. So I'm just hoping that something. Oh yeah, and the boxes from. She did have $400 worth of coins, but I opened those up. I know those Brinks rolls, they probably aren't going to have anything in them, so I opened them up and there was nothing in them. So I'm hoping eventually one of these days this year we'll get some Brinks boxes with some silver in them. So we're going to keep trying to get them. That's a 2005 finally. So yeah. How's everybody's weekend going? Anybody find any coins? Anything good? There's a 22. 20 rolls down. Yeah, that'd be good. If she can order me 1,000 a week, 2 boxes, I'm going to run over to other banks tomorrow. Hopefully pick up a couple of boxes. Brinks rolls have not one silver so far out of the Brinks rolls this year. We're hoping that's going to change. I know Rick gets his Brinks boxes. He'd rather have those. I know he just did a video with the Loomis boxes, but apparently he does not like his Loomis boxes. They do not do well. I like my Loomis boxes. Somewhere along the line, my sister called me yesterday wanting to know what I was I was going to stream, and I said, no, we're going away. And, yeah. I know she works on Sunday, so I think she'll be seeing this. So I'm going to hunt her box anyways. I want to get rid of all my halves this week. So we can start off fresh. I'm hoping I'm going to get some bags of something tomorrow. Bags of quarters, dimes, nickels. Doesn't matter. Something. Kind of looks funny, but that is not silver. Kind of looks funny, but it's not silver. $225.9. I guess this week we're going to get some heavier ones, light heavy ones. No silver. Yeah, I was hoping to get more of that. We did get some of that dump, 2 of those boxes last week, as part of that dump from the week before, but that was it. I think we're out of that. The only reason I knew that they were the same was because of those. Yeah, that's right. We got three chrome plated ones last week. So, yeah, that was definitely part of the dump. The other 4 boxes with the ender was, I don't think, part of that at all. Number 21. We got 21, 22, 23, and 24. Roll number 30. Yeah, I'm just going to hunt these 4 boxes first, and then hunt my sister's box, and then hunt the extra boxes. I call them extras because if I wouldn't have gotten them, I wouldn't have them, so they're extra. And so far, knock on wood, all the extra boxes every week, I've gotten silver. You know, I got my Walking Liberty out of the first 2 boxes, and then the next 2 or the next 4, I ended up getting a Walking Liberty ender. So knock on wood, every week I've gotten silver from the extra boxes. So I'm going to get silver this week, at least one. What are your odds of getting a silver ender 2 weeks in a row and only having 1 silver? I'm going to find out. It's just as good as having multiples. Yeah. Happy to see a silver ender when you pick your boxes up. Yeah, there's not a lot of new ones in these. I see Rob Five's Treasure. He was giving out 2026s. I don't know how he got it. I didn't get a chance to go back and watch it. I don't know if I'm assuming he didn't order them. I'm assuming they just came in and he got a box of, but he was giving out, I'm pretty sure, 4 of them. I think when people were buying stuff or winning a giveaway or something. Yeah, I was dumping those coins on Monday, and it's like a coin came out. It's just a buy cent change. It's odd to see $50 come out, you know. And then I threw it back in, and then a couple seconds later, it clinged again, and I went to grab it. I'm like, that's silver. It's like, and you couldn't miss it when you looked at it. It looked silver. You didn't have to look at the date. I don't know if that coin came from a roll that had multiples in it, and because when you look at the edge, it looked like a clad coin. So you definitely would not have seen it by the edge. But from the face and the back, yeah, you can clearly see it was silver. But I think maybe there might have been one with multiple silvers in it, and we just didn't catch it. So, but I'm happy to have it. think with all my boxes, I'm averaging 3.7 coins per box right now. We were at 4.2, and now we're down to 3.7. So right now, we don't know what we're going to get today. We know we're going to hunt 7 boxes. We have 1 silver right now. Last week, we only found 5 out of 6. I believe it was 6. No, we hunted. Yeah, I hunted 6 of mine last week. We did that one for Dennis, but Dennis didn't find any silver. But yeah, we did hunt 7 boxes last week. But Dennis has only gotten 2 boxes so far this year, and he's averaging 6 a box. Yeah. I think he has to work today. I think he said he had to work today. I'm not sure how that worked. I'm not sure. I actually didn't talk to him yesterday or today yet. So trying to keep things peaceful. It was a long night. They get to bed till like 3:30 in the morning. Long ride to go out there. Yeah, there are not many new coins in this box, so that's good. Kind of looks like what was last week. The week before. I think the lightest roll I weighed was a 224.4. Oh yeah, we did find that magic coin, I believe, last week too. I gotta put that in there. I didn't add that with my totals last week. Now that I think about it, well, there's a nice 81. I think we're gonna get an 87 today. 85, 81. 4 rolls to go in the first box. How many skunk boxes are we going to get today? I don't know. 22, 24. Repad Ventures. How you doing, man? How's your day going? Yeah, I don't know what we're going to find today, but we're going to find out by the end of the day here. And then 2006. 2005, 2006, another 22. So yeah, not a lot of new ones in this, but this is the last roll and still no silver. Oh yeah, my wife. I can't believe it. My wife has never seen a shooting star before. Last night we're coming home and all of a sudden, like, it was the closest one that was ever to me. It's like this huge bright light all of a sudden appeared and it's like, boom, boom. She's like, what was that? It's a shooting star. Did you make a wish? I did. But yeah, it was close. It was bright. Only lasted for a few seconds, but yeah, crazy fast. All right, that was a skunky box. That was an extra box. Okay, now 26. I'm kind of confused right now with my. Must be in weird. I must have not have marked it. Hold on. I'm looking for. Oh, that's in there. Okay. Oh, that's in this one. Okay. All right, we're gonna hunt this one next. I know I have a 226, 226, and a 226 one. 2 of them are in the one. Yeah, I've seen some people what was it, yesterday, playing with their mulch already. It's that time of the year, man. Playing with the mulch. And I went by Lowe's. They're already stocking up in the parking lot, so they're getting delivered mulch already. So yeah, this one's got a couple of more new enders in it, but we'll see. First box was a skunk box, so I guess we should get some kind of skunk pennies out here or something. Let's see how many skunks we get today. Yeah, I have an ender. I'm going to do it on the last box. The last box is going to have at least one silver in it. So, yeah. I'd say about 3 hours. That's a 2001. That won't count. We do have one ender, so we are going to have silver. I'm just thinking like we did like 67. Oh, I think we're going to have silver. We are going to have silver in roll number 2, 225-2, box 2. I think we have silver. We're going to find silver in at least 2 boxes today at 67. We're on the board. I'm happy to see that. That's awesome. That is awesome. 31. You never experienced 31 above 60. Yeah, it was nice yesterday. My wife's like, we went to go eat. She's like, it's freezing. I'm like, it's 44 degrees. Well, probably 46 by now, but 46 degrees. And I said, when it was down to 0, 67, yeah. Could be a freak, but you never know. And the enders is 67 too. She's like, it's freezing. No, it's not freezing. It's nice out. Yeah. I think today? I think tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? It's supposed to. Oh wait, Monday or Tuesday? Is it Monday or Tuesday? It's supposed to be the coldest day of the week. So things are going to start warming up. I got to cut my grapevines back too. Should have done that already, but I got to cut them back. There's a nice 1988. I think we're going to get an 87 today. I just knew it. So yeah. Will that be a fluke teaser? I'm happy to see a silver out of the second box. That's awesome. Paste for the gas. I checked yesterday. They're like, what, $12, $13? Yeah. Yeah, I got to cut them back. I'm going to cut them back a lot more than I did last year. Last year, they just, the white grapes, they just didn't taste right because there was just so many of them. I think it took it out of it. So the red grapes or purple, whatever you want to call them, I like them the best. So I only have 2 vines left. The other 2 vines died. Don't know why, but I have 2 vines left. I don't know if I want to plant anymore or not. 1 red, 1 white. Yeah, the white ones just tasted funny last year. I think because there was just so many of them. So I'm going to cut them back a lot. Okay. This one's definitely going to have a lot more newer ones in than the last one. 23, 24, 24. Mostly 24s. Mostly 24s. Wonderful. Will we find more silver in this box? That's a nice 1990. I just feel we're going to find at least 187 today. Seems like we can find some 80. I didn't see an 86 yet, but start seeing nicer ones. We seem to always get an 87 in there. So, yeah. Ooh. This black coin, is that black silver? Be nice. Is it a black silver? Oh yeah, look at that. Black silver. That's roll number 10. That's not bad. I'll take that all day. Number 2. That's awesome. Black silver. Yeah. What is my wife? I don't know. Oh, cat threw up. My wife sent me a photo like, what the heck? It's like, what the heck? Oh, yeah, cat threw up. It's been a while. I mean, you can definitely see its cat hair. That's number 2 silver. First, yeah, let's see if we get some more. 68D. 2 silver coins out of box number 2. So far, that's pretty good, man. I'm shocked right now based on not, you know, I normally like when after last week's 4 boxes, and you just never know what you're going to get. I mean, last week's 4 boxes, there was one ender, and that's all that was in them, you know. There's no real, well, I don't want to say there's no real heavy one. To me, a heavy one is like a 226.5 and up. I'll say it would guarantee a 90% silver, but I do, you know, 226, 226, 1 and 2 just don't turn me on when it comes to like boxes that are don't show any signs of life, you know. So, you can make a liar out of me all day long if you want to give me some silver out of a box. So we're doing so good so far today, we're going to say. Will we find another one? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Yeah, my sister called me the other morning. She called me really early. I'm like, it's not normal for her to call me, so I thought there was something wrong. She's like, I just got a box of $half. She was so excited. And I'm like, you sure they weren't opened up and then taken back? She's like, no, I flipped them. I said, send me a photo. It was a little blurry, but you couldn't tell. But yeah, they definitely were not open. And I thought about that because my bank, the girl, I don't know if it was 1 box or 2 boxes. It was at least 1. She said that somebody brought in, I don't want to say boxes, but we'll just say a box. A customer brought in a box of coins. And I said, are they hunted? She says, no, it's not even open. The box was not even opened. It was still sealed. So I don't know who gets boxes, and I'm just assuming they got some boxes and just chose not to open them up, or needed the money, or was just saving them to have them. I don't know, but brought them back. I got them when I opened it up. They were brand new coins, but the box was not tampered with in any way. It was sealed. So it was just weird. And then she gets a box. Now these Brinks boxes around here, they don't tape them. They used to tape them, but they don't tape them anymore. So they weren't. You can't tell. Somebody just checked for enders or weighed them maybe and just put them back in, because there weren't any heavy ones. So yeah. Yeah, no heavy ones. I'm hoping we're going to get a silver out of one of them Brinks boxes one of these days this year. I mean, last year I got a couple of Brinks boxes from the one bank. Well, it was guarded boxes with Brinks rolls in them. And there was a Walking Liberty in the one box. I think that was all that was in the 2 boxes, but I will not argue. So, 20 rolls down. Nothing in those 10 rolls. Yeah. I got 2 out of this box, so I'm happy with that. That's a good day. Yeah, I think I checked yesterday. I think the 40% was like around $12 or $13 based on the silver, and it closed at 94 something, 94.49 or something Friday. So nothing. You just found 164. You hunting? You're getting boxes every week, or are you just getting? How you getting them? There's a 2019. Yeah. Down too small, too many all in 1 year boxes. Yeah. And 24. Oh yeah, last week we found that one roll had 7 25s in it. Just weird. I mean, I'm not complaining about not getting on. Hey Dan, how you doing? How you making out, Dan? With Dennis said you got a box of 2026s. You were going to try to sell them. How'd you make out trying to sell them? I'm just curious because I'm just curious if I get them, how I would do it, because I don't really do anything like that. So I don't know how to would go about doing it. Facebook Marketplace, and when somebody doesn't rob you. I don't know. We'll figure out if it ever happens. How you doing, Dan? Did you get anything else? Anything else this week besides a box of 2026s? Yeah, apparently California out west was pretty warm yesterday or something. My boxes, I get my boxes I get them mostly from one bank anymore, but I got 2 banks now ordering me them. And then, okay. Did you get anything else besides those boxes this week? Did you find any silver bags, something, quarters? Yeah, right now I only have one bank, and then the other bank, she's ordered me 2 boxes again now. She doesn't seem to want to, but she is. And then my wife's bank, they have Brinks boxes. So I'm going to start getting, the girl's going to start ordering me 2 boxes of Brinks, but that's about it. And tomorrow I'm going to, me and my wife are going to go over to the other area. So she wants to do something over there, and I'm going to go over there and try to get, I know the one bank has boxes, and I think the other one has boxes on hand, so I'm going to try to get a box or 2. I know they're Brinks rolls, but you got to try. You got to try. And I want to try to get some bags of dimes, nickels, or quarters. Or if somebody were to have a half bag for some reason, I'll grab a bag of half. It would be nice. 12.25. There's our 12.25 guy. This guy's been around for a while doing that. Two silver coins out of the first row, and that is it so far. 24. Another one. Yeah, it's amazing how things have changed over the years. People not want, I mean, a lot of banks closed down for one thing. That's what hurt a lot. A lot of banks closed. You can't get coins from banks that aren't there anymore. 2 of my boxes, 2 of them didn't come. And I one circulated with no silver, but total of 28, 26 coins in the circulated rolls. So you did get some 26s in a circulated box, huh? And the other box was all 26s. How they look in hand? They look pretty cool on photos. Yeah. Anybody see any like the dimes yet? Any 2026 dimes? I've seen nothing yet. Well, it's a good thing that they're getting mixed, I guess. I mean, I don't know how they distribute them, but they're getting mixed. I'm assuming they were not pre-wrapped. They were probably just sent out and had them wrap them. And they just dumped them in vats and they got mixed with some circulated coins already. I was hoping we'd see some more after getting 2 in the first row, but I'm not complaining right now. We have silver in the box. So 2 out of 7 boxes today. Oh, they are nice. I can't wait to get some, but I'm dreading that when I start getting boxes of them, they're just going to be everywhere. Wow, that one is chewed up. Somebody was chewing on that one. Are they running it down the road? Yeah, we're going to have to leave that one out. I don't think the machine's going to like that one too much. Have you seen any new dimes yet? Oh, a few weeks ago. I thought I saw them. I thought I saw that. I want to get some in my hand, you know. It's just weird to see a $50. There's another one there. Plus there's an ender too. $50 other than Kennedy on it, you know. Kennedy, the Eagle, or Independence Hall. That's it. That's all we've seen since 76. 225.7. Will it be a lucky 7? No, it will not. Excuse me. Kind of excited, but I'm kind of dreading it too, based on the 2024 scenario thing, you know. 2023, we were getting mixed new boxes and circulated boxes, but 2024's, it was pretty much 99% of the time just 2024 boxes. From October to the end of the year, I got 1 circulated box, and Dennis, he only got a few. So it was terrible. It was terrible. There's another one. Terrible. Can't find silver and brand new coins. Yeah. I only have a couple light heavy ones today. We do have 1 ender. There's another 2005. And there's 1 ender. I'm going to do that box last. I didn't know. I just don't feel confident based on last week how the silver went in these boxes. But you get what you're getting. You just don't know what you're going to get until you open the boxes up. We didn't find any proofs last week. Last week, all we found, what I believe, was the magic coin, 3 chrome plated, and 5 silvers. I think that was all we found out of those boxes. And then we did find there was 7 2025s and the 1 roll for Dennis. That was it. So yeah. I guess you didn't get any bags this week, huh? Yeah, I missed the silver in not last week's son, but the other week's son. I dumped them buckets. I missed 1 silver coin. I missed the 40%er. So there was actually 68 that week instead of 67. So yeah, not complaining at all. Yeah, it's nice to see a silver. But the point is, if you get a silver out of the machine, it means you missed it. There's another one. So yeah, glad the machine spits the silver out. So the other day they asked, oh, you got a dirty 64. That's a good one. Congrats. You got something. Not bad. 25% of the coins was put in silver. That's pretty good. Gotta ask. You ever ask him? You ever get any Ike dollars? Anything? Yeah. Good luck on the greenhouse. Wow, we started off good in this box. 2 in the first row. We're down to the last 2 rolls. But it's a good box. 2 silver coins. We're averaging 1 a box so far today. We actually got 1 more than we did last week out of these 4 boxes. So now we're doing good. 225.6, the last roll in box 2. Last roll luck? No. It was nice to get 2 silver coins out of it, though. We'll take it. That was a good box. 2 silver coins, 68 to 69. Yeah, I mean, sorry, 67 and 68D. Dirty edge, dirty. We'll take it. Dirty silver, silver. Yes, sir. That's cool. Took me forever to finally get my first silver one. Yeah, I got 2 of them. It only took me, what, 7 years to get 2? I've gone through lots of, yeah. We're going to do this box next. This has a 226 in it. Doesn't mean it's going to be silver, but it is considered a heavy roll. Oh, this has a 226 and a 226-1 in it. So, yeah. Don't see a lot of new enders in this one either. I mean, I see 1. That's actually a 2013. 2013. That's an NIFC. There's a 23. A couple other new ones, but yeah. A couple of heavy ones, a 226-1 and a 226. So let's hope. It'd be nice to see at least a 40%er in those heavy ones, but it doesn't work that way. You guys only see 1, 2, 3. That's a 2013. 4. I see 4 newer ends. 2, 3. Yeah, 4 plus the 2013. So let's see what's in this one. Let's see if we can find some other yummies. So yeah, here we go. Yeah. It'd be nice. We'll see what happens. And there's no new ones in this roll at all. Let's see how many rolls have newer ones in it. Kind of like last week, you know? 225-2. Yeah, we know how it all is. It don't matter how many boxes you get or which one had it. They have silver. They have silver. That's a 24. 124 in there. So right now we know we're going to end up with 340s at least. There's a couple, 4 or 5 of them in it, maybe 6 new ones. $225.7. Will it be a lucky 7? It would be nice, but not today. 2 new ones in there. And that one's actually, this one's actually a 2009. There's going to be some NIFCs in this one. What happened to the bank that didn't get them? They just forgot to order them. They just didn't come in. I always worry about that too. Just because you're supposed to get coins doesn't mean you're going to get them. They went, you know, something happens, something that happens. You only got to worry about if you want to do coins every week. You got to hope they come in, and then hopefully they're circulated. Yeah. From my understanding, they're going to be making a lot of 2026s. So I think these might be NIFCs. Yep, 2004 and a 2006. So this one's going to have, there's a 2013. There's that ender. This looks like one. Nope, that's 24. There's a 14. 4 of them in there. 4 NIFCs in that roll. Find some silver NIFCs in there. Yeah. No. They're intended for circulating. Yeah, like some 7. Here's another 2014. It's the only one in there. Can't call it new, but when you see new edges, new used, I guess you could say. One newer one in there. 23. You better go back and get the other ones. You got lucky, man. You get some 64s. Go get the other ones. Take a sample. You like the sample, huh? Me, I just buy them all. Just think, if 10% of the rolls had silver in them, you got another 3 point some coming yet. Go back and get them. No new ones in there. What's a 90 going for now? They're like $30, around 30 something. It's crazy. Looks like an NIFC. No, but it's an 89. 23, 24. 7,000 coins. Yeah, there's 1,000 in a box. We're going to do 7 boxes. Hey, Perplexed Mind, how you doing? How many of them will be silver? So far, 2. Well, actually 3. We do have there's a lot of NIFCs. There's another 2006. There's a 2011. There's another one here. 2012. Wow, there's a lot of them in here. That's a 20. Ooh, a 25. 25. Let me sell you 20. One roll had a 64 and one roll had a 64. You got a Walker. Cool beans. Congrats, man. That's awesome. You need to go back and get the other rolls. That's a good box. Wow. Got a Walker. And a couple more 64. That's pretty cool. That's a good day. There's another 25. There's a Denver. I didn't really pay attention to that's 25 Denver there. 25s are coming around now. I'm glad they're only coming around a couple at a time. That's pretty cool. Are they Brinks rolls? Are they FN String and Son rolls? Are they Loomis rolls? There's another. Oh, that's 23. So it was a 25. There's a 2002. Plenty of NIFCs in this box. Let's hope there's a silver black roll. So yeah, Brinks, not bad. Not bad. Go back and get the Benji now. The other one of them rolls has got a Benji in it. 2013. Somebody definitely threw a roll of 2005. Yeah, definitely a roll of 2013s at least. Denver. 3 in that one. 25-7. Will we get a lucky 7 today yet? You're doing good, man. There's a bent coin. That is definitely not going to go through the machine. Not mine. It's definitely not going to make it. Bicentennial got hammered. Little hammer. There's a 2007 and a 2006 side by side. That's only roll 15. We've got plenty of NIFCs. Yeah, the girl, when I was at the bank, she's like saying quarters, dimes, nickels. I can't get you pennies. I said, I'm really not looking to get other denominations. I just wanted to get the half boxes. And I told her if she ever accidentally ordered anything, I don't know. I think he might be working. I did text him to let him know that I'm streaming. There's a 2008. I think when he came back the other day, I think he said here's a 2015, 2014, 2010. I think he said he had to deliver his load today, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think he had to deliver his load, but I don't know. I did text him. I didn't want to call him just in case he got up early for some reason to work and he was sleeping. Seems like lately a lot of times I call him, he's sleeping. I don't want to. I figured I'd just text him today. So, yeah, I think he said he had to deliver on Sunday. I think it's over in New Jersey somewhere. I think he said. I'm assuming that would have been in the morning, but I don't know. Roll number 20, still nothing but a bunch of NIFCs. Yeah, I didn't talk to him yesterday either. I did my thing, but we went away. We went to go see Matt Wright over in Newark, New Jersey yesterday. Last night, I guess you could say. My wife wanted to see him live, so it went pretty good. That place was packed, man. Who was that guy, the Hugh guy? What's his first name? I guess he's a New Jersey Devils player. He was the guy that lost his teeth and they won gold. He was that. I don't know how he ended up doing it, but somehow he was talking to somebody FaceTime and they gave it to Matt Wright and we're talking to him. So yeah, that riled up the crowd. Yeah. No, that was the 220. There's no silver in the 226. 2, I guess. I don't know what the hell that was. 226, 1 or 226. 2, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like feared. Like every time I go get my coins now, I'm just worried I'm going to get brand new coins, you know? But you get what you get. You like it, you don't. Definitely a lot of NIFCs in here. Too bad there's no silver to go with them yet. This is roll 24 already. Box 2 had 2 in it. Box 1 had none in it. Kind of a toned edge. Look at that nice 1980. Look at that. I think that was in a roll or a book. 2007. 24. All right, second half. Yeah, I wanted to call him, but I just didn't want to bug him either. I didn't talk to him yesterday either. I figured he would have called, but last time I talked to him was Friday sometime. A lot of NIFCs in this roll. I could see it coming. 2010, 2013, 2013, 2013. Just tell by the edges. They just got a different tone. 2011. Like what, 5 in that one? Let's say somebody threw somebody's stuff. They threw their stuff away. They always have a different edge to them. There's 2013. This could be 2 of them here. 2005, 2007. That one might be one. 2015. This might be a 23 or 24. Nope, that's a 1990. Was it 4 or 5 in that roll too? That's crazy. Roll number 29. Somebody definitely threw all the NIFCs there. There was a couple of NIFCs in the last box, but that's a nice 89. Still nice silver. Roll number 30. A couple in here too. I'm not going to look at all of them. 2014, 2006. It's amazing. People collect these coins, and then for some reason they just eventually get dumped. But they're all like brand new, fresh dump. 25 P's. So we got 25 P's and some 25 D's. It took forever to finally see 25s, and then you get a couple here. Dennis got 7 in one roll last week. It was weird. It was only in that roll that I saw. And now today I'm finally getting some 25s in multiple rolls. Now we just need to find some 60s. There's 2009 and a 2009D. Yeah, somebody dumped a bunch of NIFCs away. Look for silver, boys and girls. Looking for silver. There's anything new in that roll there at all. Not one point in that one. Looks like an NIFC there. Nope, that's a 23. That looks kind of wider. It's a nice 79, but not what we're looking for. There's a 21, 2004. Definitely a mix in here. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, that 226 too had nothing in it. Lucky 7, hopefully. 225, 7. Roll 40. Nothing yet. 89, 2006. 10 rolls to go in box number 3. Still nothing. We haven't found the proof now in 7. This will be 10. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? Did you get anything this week, Vincent? Dan got a couple of yummies. I got 2 silvers. I'm not doing bad. Box number 3. And right now I'm still averaging around 50% of the boxes having silver, but that's going to start dwindling down if we don't start getting more boxes of silver. So right now we're at 50%. You finally got 2 boxes of nickels. Did you hunt them yet? I could have had 5 of them, but the girl already sent them back. She accidentally ordered 5 boxes of nickels instead of a box of halves. Oh, you got to, oh wow, you did good then. That's good. 2 boxes. That's good. That's good. Congratulations. Man, I haven't seen a buffalo in a while. 85. Did good. Check the nickels. What are the nickels? The nickels are like 5 something a piece right now for a nickel. Got some different toning to it. These two got different toning, but nah, that's a 79 and a 78D. Pretty good. Right now we're on box number 3. I got 2, nothing out of the first box. Second box had 2 silvers in it, 40s, and right now box number 3 is throwing zeros. Yeah, if we don't get a proof in this box, it'll be 10 boxes in a row with no proofs. So yeah, 226. The 226-2 had nothing. No, I'm sorry, 226-1. Actually, the 226-2 is behind me, so that's next. Nothing in the light heavy rolls today yet. Two rolls to go. We're going to have our second skunk box. Oh, yeah. I lost some of it. Lost one. I don't think there's any silver. I don't see anything, but let's just double check with the edge. Make sure they're all here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. They're all there. Last roll. 224.9. No silver in box number 3. Boo. Plenty of NIFCs, I can tell you that. This one was loaded with NIFCs. And about what, 425s? Yeah, that's what the boo box looks like. And we're going to put another boo penny up there, I guess one could say. So 2 boos. So let's see if box number 4 of my normal pickup has a silver. Let's hope it does. I hope it does. Do it. Do it. Box number 4. It's the 4th box from my normal bank pickup. We have one heavy one, 226-2. Probably going to be like the other ones, but we won't know. I'm hoping there's silver in there something. But there's definitely more newer enders. I guess I see 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. That ain't too bad. I see 5. 6. I see 6. 6 newer ends. So let's see what. Pretty sure it's going to be like the first one. This is box number 4. Let's hope it's like box number 2 and find the silver in it. That would be nice. 23 and 24s. And my goal this week is to get rid of all my coins tomorrow. And go get a bunch more. Yeah, I wish somebody would throw a bunch of silver away with those NIFCs. That would have been nice. No pennies, Vincent? What are we going to find? What are we going to find? I don't know. Mostly 24s right now. 224/7. Oh, there's that guy going. It's 1224. 2001. You got 24s and 25s these days. The next box I'm going to do is my sister's box. She got a Brinks box that was returned by a customer that was never searched. So there's no heavy ones or anything in it, but I'm hoping we can find something. I'm hoping there's something in one of these Brinks boxes one of these days. I'm going to keep getting them. And why is there a gap? Why is there a gap? What the hell happened to that? There's something on that coin. It almost looks like metal, but I have no clue what somebody got on that coin, but I will get it off because the machine will not want that. Something on there. Some kind of growth. Kind of looks like glue, but it's all scraped up and dug at like it's metal, but I have no clue what somebody did to that coin. Yeah, the other day I dumped Preston's change. I don't have time to go through it like I did before, but I stopped in the one day to see him. He said he wanted to get rid of his change again. I'm like, I don't have time to go through it. So he had some there, and I dumped it out just to look at it real quick, and I was actually a silver dime. Found a silver dime, a buffalo, and a wheat penny real quick. And I'm like, man, I wonder what's in the rest. So a couple weeks later, I went back. I finally dumped his pocket change and my pocket change, you could call it, I guess. And it was another silver dime. So, yeah. I actually caught the silver dime before it went into the machine because the machine would have spit it out. That was it. I didn't see anything else real quick. But yeah, he ended up getting 2 silver dimes, a buffalo, and a wheat penny out of his pocket change that I saw. So that worked out pretty good. And then he had a little jar he had found recently at his mom's house. And there was some wheat penny. It didn't seem like much, but it took a little bit of time to separate them. But I did separate them. I did find a what year was it? A 1923 San Francisco. There's only like 7 or 8 million minted. I forget. It's a $5 or $8 coin in G4. And then found there was a blank planchet was in the jar. And I found a what year was it again? I forget. What year was it? I forget. Is that a proof? Oh my God, is that a proof? Is that like a beat up proof? Oh my God. I don't know. But man, I think, oh my God, that's just terrible. That's terrible. Is that a proof? I hope not, but it sure got the. Yeah, that is a 1980 San Francisco. Must have been in a fire or somebody. That is a 1980 San Francisco proof. That is worth 50 cents. That is terrible. But it is a proof. That is terrible. What year was the double D? It was Repunch Mint Mark. Boom, boom. You can't miss it. It's a real simple one. You can't miss it because I was just, I had to look at every coin for the year, and I just separated them by years. Then I went through looking for the varieties. And I seen that double D right away because I found, I think, one of them before. I have one. I found a double D. You can't miss it. It's like a D and a D. So that was pretty cool. It's only worth like, I forget, like $4 or $5 or something, but it was cool. Yeah. Blank planchet. I mean, they're worth a couple of dollars. It was a zinc plaque. It was a zinc planchet. An early, I think, 23 San Francisco and a double D. That was pretty cool. So I put them in flips for him and I sent them back. Yeah. If we're going to find any silver out of box number 4, I don't know. We won't know until we get there. I'm just happy we found silver out of box number 2. Because last week these boxes didn't do very well. There was only one silver ender, and that was it out of 4 boxes. Right now we got 2 silver coins out of 1 box. I didn't see an NIFC yet either. Yeah. I was doing some pennies. I found one that's what do you call it? It was hit by I can't think of it now. You can clearly see there's an image of another part of a penny on both sides of it. Can't think of what it's called now. What do you call them? Throwing a blank now. But I can't determine what part of the penny it is. Die clash or whatever they call it. Die clash or... but definitely hit on both sides. 20 rolls down, nothing. Well, actually, we did find a proof. That's terrible. It's terrible to see a proof in that rough a shape. I mean, you can't find, I don't think you can find one in any rougher shape than that. It was in a fire. But we did find a proof after 10 boxes. This is box number 11 since we found the proof. Yeah. Rule number 23 already. Halfway roll. One new one in that roll. $25 down, $25 to go. Yeah, last week I think we had a couple of heavy ones. We did find a Benji last week and a 64, I do believe. Look at that crazy tone. Doesn't do it justice when you're looking through the thing, but it's a crazy tone. Like it was heated up, but yeah, it's tone crazy. This is 2017. First NIFC I've seen out of this box. Purples and the blues. That almost looks like an NIF. That is a 2011 Philadelphia. NIFCs are just like, they're thinner looking. They just totally different looking compared to the normal edge. 225.7. Don't see a lucky 7 in this one here. It seems to have a thinner edge to them, you know. Our only heaviest roll of the day is a 226.2. Will there be silver in it? Don't know. I hope so. It'd be cool. Get a light heavy roll with something in it, but no, I don't see anything in there. No, just 226.2 by chance, that's all. No heavy roll luck today. Roll number 30. I was hoping there was going to be one in there. At least a 40 would have been nice. Yeah. No, it's just a dirty coin. Just a dirty coin. Yeah, just a dirty coin. Yeah, not much going on today. Tomorrow starts Monday again. Hope we go get some bags of coins tomorrow or something. I was hoping that by the end of last month I would have got a call for a half bag, but that has not happened yet. I think last year I got 6 half bags, so I average one every 2 months. I have my name in it a few other places. I know it takes a long time for them to fill up, but 'From last week to this week, we doubled our productivity for silver. We're hoping to see more. We're down to 13 rolls to go here. Now, when I was thinking of the last couple of weeks, like getting 60-some coins, then getting 5 coins last week, and then I'm thinking we're going to get none this week. But I'm hoping that we still keep getting something. Yeah. You just never know what you're going to get until you get them. Ten rolls to go. 9 rolls to go. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid dumping my coins at the other bank because there's Loomis Carrier, and I know I got them back within like less than 3 weeks last time when I dumped them. There was a couple more coins in there I saw. I knew they were the ones I dumped. I'm trying to avoid dumping at the Loomis carrier because I want to get my coins back sooner than I've been dumping them at the Brinks carrier. I think that's why I do so worse on Brinks boxes, because I dump most of my coins at a Brinks carrier, so I'm assuming that's why I get nothing. For one thing, my boxes, the Brinks carrier, the machine spits out the silver, so you already know you're not going to get silver if they come from them, you know. So if I'm getting my own coins back all the time. Silver is tough, I can tell you that. Always was. Three rolls to go. Three rolls to go. Two to go. Yeah, nothing exciting out of these boxes except the two silvers. A really burnt proof. There's a rusty one. Last roll to go. 225.4. Last roll. These three boxes, you think 4,000 coins. I've only pulled 3 out of 4,000 out of the box. That's crazy. That's it. One burnt, beat up proof. That is kind of a boo box. But man, that is just crazy to find a proof, a pristine coin destroyed. But we did find a proof. That's all that matters. And now we're going to do the Brinks box, which I dread doing, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it, boys and girls. Hopefully we get lucky. Hopefully we get lucky. Hopefully we get lucky. I mean, it's a Brinks box. This customer returned it the other day, but they were not opened up because they don't look like it. Sometimes you'll get some, they look like they were resealed, but these look like the real deal. So we're going to find out. There's no heavy ones, no enders, no nothing. So let's hopefully we can find a silver in one of our Brinks rolls this year. It would be nice. My sister got me these. She went to the bank the other day and she was so excited. Actually, it was Friday. I even said I have a box of $50. She called me up. She was so excited. So let's hope her excitement turns more exciting with the silver in the box. Brinks are tough, I can tell you that. 24s, just seeing 24s right now. And then the last two boxes are going to be my extra bank. One of them has an ender. And we're going to hope that there's more than just one ender like last week. And knock on wood, this extra boxes have all produced silver each week. I hope the trend continues. I think it's 21, 24, 21. That's not what we're looking for. Roll number 5. Still no silver for the Brinks boxes. Yeah, Hunting Southwest. Rick, he likes his Brinks boxes. He doesn't like, there's a 2001. Guess he does better, but look with his breaks. There's another 21 here, Philadelphia. I like nickel rolls. Nickel boxes are good. You don't need as much. You get a lot more coins for your money. And there's so much you can find in them. Get the buffaloes, you get the silver, you get a lot of oldies. A V nickel, if you're lucky. Yeah, the lady said I accidentally ordered 5 boxes of nickels. I said, I'll take them. She said, well, I already sent them back. I just assumed, based on what the lady said the week before, she says the earliest she would be able to pick your boxes up would be Friday. So I just assumed that they come in Thursday. And I don't know how it works to, like, I thought when they get their order in that they would have to wait till there's plenty of 21s in this one. But she can't disclose when they come in. They're not allowed to do that. But I thought they came in Thursday because she said the earliest you could pick them up would be Friday. So it was either Thursday or Friday. When she said she ordered 5 boxes of nickels, I said, I'll take them. So I already sent them back. It's like, wow, I thought when the order comes, they got to do the order first and before they could even send them back. So I was assuming they went back the week before. I don't know. Yeah. So she's going to order me 2 boxes of halves every week. Brinks boxes, though. There's a 2015. There's a nice 2015 Denver. So there's going to be some NIFCs in here, too. There's a 2018 Philadelphia. Yeah. All you can do is get them first. Then you got to see what's in them. Been a while since we got a silver out of a Brinks box. There's a lot of new ones in here. That looks like an NIFC. Yep, 2013 Philadelphia. Just have a different look about them. You know, one thing I can say about these Brinks boxes, when I started getting them, they were my proof boxes. They were like, always had a lot of proofs in them. So I'm assuming since I've been hunting, I'm taking them all out, and that's why you don't find any anymore. 2018. Used to get proof, a lot of proof. These were proof boxes. Yeah. No, I got my credit union is the machine you dump them at, and then I'm going to go to a bank tomorrow because the credit union I can only do so much a day. The bank I can dump as much as I want, but I'm going to split it up between banks so I can get rid of all my coins tomorrow if I want to. So I'm going to go over to my other banks where I get the bags from and try to pick up some bags tomorrow. So we're going to go to the one bank. I'm going to get rid of maybe 3,000 maybe. I'm going to stop at the credit union, get rid of 1,000. I need a little bit of cash, plus there's a 2013. And then we're going to go eat. Then I'm going to go to another bank and hopefully get rid of another 3,000 or 4,000. And that should just about do it. So, oh, wow, there's a proof. Oh, yeah, I seen this. There's a nice proof, but somebody marked it. Look at that. 4/3/24. So I'm assuming March of 24. I guess this has been 2 years since this was marked. But look at that proof. Bicentennial. That's a nice proof there. A little bit of oil. Alcohol clean that right up. But there's a nice proof. I forgot there was an ender with a marked coin. It's a proof. I thought it was a proof. There's a 2013. Yeah. The tellers that get my boxes, I'll get them gift cards usually from Dunkin' Donuts. I haven't got the banks where I dump anything. Sometimes I wonder if I should or I shouldn't, but I don't know. Yeah, I did. I already gave. I did once. Yeah, the bank that's now ordering them the extra bank. I did get them a gift certificate from Dunkin' Donuts about 3 weeks ago, and then I also got the other bank that orders my coins, which I did give them during Christmas. It was when the Powerball or the Mega Millions was over like $1 billion. I actually bought them lottery tickets. So I bought them lottery tickets, and I just went based on, I'm going to call it seniority, to let them pick their ticket. But that would have been cool to get somebody. Yeah, I got them 5 tickets each, so it's $10 each. So I did that at the end of the year. That would have been cool if the thing from the would have been a billionaire, huh? So yeah, and then I did get them a gift certificate from Dunkin' Donuts like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I do get gift certificates every now and then for people that order my boxes. Like the one at the time that I got I never made a video of it, but I ended up getting full rolls of 90% silver. I even got, there was a barber in the one roll. There was 10 walking liberties in the roll. I literally the next week took a gift card over. But yeah, somebody gives me something. I get something like that. Yeah, I go get a gift card right away. I try to do at least one a year, sometimes 2. Yeah, but the ones where I dump at, no, I've never got a gift card. I don't know if you should or shouldn't. Yeah, but last year when that Powerball, where Mega Millions was up that high, it must have been the Powerball because it was only $2 a ticket, because Mega Millions is $5 a ticket. Yeah, it's the Powerball. But that would have been cool. Somebody would have hit it. $1 billion. I did the same thing for Christmas for my kids and my wife. I got them tickets too. And believe it or not, I picked all the same numbers except the Powerball. And everyone won. At least I think it was, the numbers came up. There must have been 3 numbers. I don't know how it worked out, but $42. Because I ended up getting $42 from mine. Everybody else got 42. My wife ended up getting 100 and something. She ended up having the Powerball. 3 in the Powerball only paid $100. So yeah, she ended up with a $100 bill, 100 and something from that. That was pretty cool. I played the 5 same numbers, and I played every Powerball, 1 through 26. So yeah. Yeah. It's amazing though. You get 3 numbers in the Powerball and you only get $100. You think it would be a little more than that, but man, what are you gonna do? There's a 2012. There's some NIFCs in here. $42. I played the numbers for 2 draws, but since they hit it on the first draw, there was no second draw. Put the big in. A couple of IFCs in here. There's no doubt about it. There's another 2013. get a proof that's marked. Silver's going to be a little lacking this week. I got 2. I know I have an ender, so I'm going to have at least 3. So I'm hoping, you look like you get a bunch, a little less, and then a little less, and all of a sudden you get none. That's what I'm afraid of. A trend going the wrong way. We'll see what we get. I'm happy we got silver. We got silver at least 2 of the boxes. All right, it's 20 rolls to go in this Brinks box. Brinks is tough. They've always been tough. Was it last year? No, the year before. My sister was getting me boxes. Oh, was it last year? No. That one box, there was 40-some coins in the box. So I mean, it does happen, but it's a rare thing around here. I think it was 42 or 43 silver coins we got out of that one box from one of the last boxes I got from my sister before they stopped ordering them for her. It was like 42 or 43 in that box. So it does happen, but it's a rare moment. So it can happen. 2015. There's a 2013. This is like the Loomis box. There's a bunch of NIFC. There's not a lot like there was the Loomis, but there's plenty of, yeah. So I'm hoping, like last week we had an ender box with the first 4. There's a 2013 there again, another one. There's a 2021. Yeah. I'm just hoping that our ender box is more than 1 ender again, like last week. It's possible. We've gotten quite a few ender boxes. Dennis is always like a chaos theory of like 1 ender means there's 10 in a box. I wish his theory was correct, but it doesn't work that way. I've already had 2 ender boxes and nothing else in the box. So you could have no enders and have 20 in a box, It's just the way it works. You get what you get. When you get coins and you see an ender, I'm happy to see a silver. Paid for the gas to go get them. Yeah. That one, $12, $13 a coin. Yeah, I'll take care of the gas to go get them. Then we got to run the extra boxes. The extra boxes are going to be better because I will get the 2 boxes. I will dump some coins in the same area, and now I'm going to be picking up 2 more boxes from another bank. So I'm going to be getting 4 boxes now from my gift. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get twice as many boxes now, hopefully a week. 2013. So. We'll get twice as many. She won't order me 4 boxes. She'll order me 2, but she will not order 4 because they're already ordering boxes for someone else. So thank you. I mean, I am in Pennsylvania. We're in Pennsylvania. $2003. I'm happy, even though they're going to be Brinks boxes. I just feel near Wisconsin. Yeah, that's good. I miss getting some Wisconsin. Oh, that's Iowa boxes. I'm thinking Wisconsin because was in Wisconsin. Yeah. I'm surprised you don't get more estimate marks. Yeah, I got Roy. I haven't talked to him. I got to call Roy one of these days. But yeah, he was getting me boxes from Iowa. because I was trying to find my first DDO for the 74 and 73 and yeah, and I finally got them, because you always see like the DDO, the 74D DDO. Down here it was hard to get, but yeah, finally 225.7. So now I look for better versions of them. I mean, you get a lot of D's here, but when it comes to the 77, the 77 was a tough one too. But that's where I finally got them from the Iowa boxes. I haven't talked to Roy. I'll think about it. One of these days I'm going to have to, because normally when we talk, we'll talk for a while. I just got to find time to bug him. I don't want to bug him if I don't have a moment to talk. Do you want coins out there? Tundra Mike? Yeah. You never know. You got to ask. You got to ask them, though. You never know. Somebody... Oh, there's another one. Look at that. There's the same marking on it. 4 of 324. What are your odds of that? 2 proof coin. This is 71D. San Francisco proof. Look at that. Another nice one. These are both nice coins. Look at that. Crazy. That'll come off. I'll get that off. That's awesome. Okay. You're up to 75. I'm not that old yet, but I'm getting close. Yeah, it's amazing how fast time goes by, I like doing it. I used to get a lot of coins every week, and I'm trying to I was happy to finally get 4 boxes a week, but I'm trying to figure, man, let me get 6. And then let me try the Brinks roll. I know they're not that good, but I'm just hoping it's going to put my foot in my mouth one day this year and say, yep, it might be bad boxes, but once in a while they'll pay off. It's like playing lottery tickets. Once in a while I get $2 back. Spend a couple hundred and finally get to, there's a 225.8. Heaviest roll. Will it have a 40 in it? That would be nice. It would be nice. I see nothing. I like doing it. Trying to just do it my way. Two proofs that were marked on the same month. 324. What are your odds? Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get anything. I was hoping I'd put my foot in my mouth today, but maybe next week. Seeing some 21s. That's an NIFC. No, that's a 2000 actually. You too, man. Making some pasta. Yeah, enjoy your pasta. Have a great night. Have a great week, and hope to see you next weekend. Don't know what I'm going to get until I get it, but last roll for my sister's box, and the only thing we got was 2 marked proofs. CR. I know I used to see CR, but not that way. So it's the same person. It's been years, but that's it. Just a couple of marked proofs and a couple of NIFCs. But yeah, at least we had a chance, even though it was a Brinks box, but that's a boo box. Other than 2 proofs that were marked. And now we're going to do my extra boxes, you can call them. One's got a silver ender. Let's hope the other one's got silver. I admit it. Let's see what we got. 100 rolls to go. 2,000 coins. Can we take away? Oh my God, 7,000 coins. We're only going to keep maybe 5. That's not very good. My extra boxes, they knock on wood every week. I've gotten a silver at least once. I see a couple of new. I don't know what that one there is. I think it's 20. A couple of new enders, but no heavy ones, no light ones. No enders. Let's see what's inside of box number 1 for extras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. The other box has 1 ender. 67. That's a nice 72. Yep, it's got its FG on it. Yeah. Last week we had an ender box on the first 4 boxes, but that's all that was in the boxes. So this week we got 2 40s out of the second box. 100% increase from last week. Yeah, my wife bought some spaghetti sauce, and what else is on it? Oh, and Jello. So I'm assuming we're gonna have spaghetti. I know we're having pork and sauerkraut tonight. We're having pork and sauerkraut tonight. There's 2 fresh jars of spaghetti sauce and some Jello. So I'm assuming we're gonna have some Jello one of these nights. Yeah, I just felt like I've been doing good this year with getting silver. It's kind of odd based on the last few years. So I feel like I've gotten my hit for the year, and I'm just afraid it's going to be like going downhill from then to get back to our normal struggle. But time will tell. Man, I thought there was going to be an 87, but I mean, when I start getting nice 89s and 86s and 88s, usually an 87 follows. Yeah. Started seeing some nicer ones in the beginning, but I haven't really seen anything after that till that one. So we're just hoping that. Yeah. You know. There's going to be some silver hiding in here. Get quite a few 21s today out of these bars. Not a lot, but more than we normally see. Haven't seen a 20 yet. A couple of 22s, a couple of 25s. No 26s yet. I feel when we get to 26s, it's going to be brand new boxes, solid. What the heck was it? I think that was Chris Coble. He lived in Wisconsin. Yeah, he lived in Wisconsin. He moved to Iowa. What the heck did that? Oh, it's all the way down there. I'll get it with her later. He moved to Iowa. He's been finding some. Yeah, it'd be nice to be at the right place at the right time every time. Just seems like every time I go anywhere, it's just hard to find anything. You used to get like customer wrapped something every week. But now it's like, doesn't anybody turn their customer wrapped in anymore? Don't they wrap them? There's like hardly any. There's a nice 72D. Has its FG. How things have changed. How many banks used to order your coins? How many of those banks are closed? And now the banks don't want to order your coins at all. So, yeah. I made the plunge and went out to buy box and found the bank that has bags, trying to get bags. We've had bags successful. I think we're on like 12 or 13, 14 bags of ads, and only one was a skunk bag. That's pretty good. And our best spot bag was what? What did we get out of that one bag? 200 and something? Yeah. I forget what we got out of that bag now. 206? Yeah, that's a good bag. Worst bag was 0. Best bag was 206. Yeah. So I'm waiting because the bank that I usually get most of my quarters and stuff from, the bag, is the one that that was only, I'm going to say it's almost been a month. If she checked it, it was $700 in the bag, and they will not sell the bag until it's finished. I figured by now $300 would have got dumped in it, but and hopefully when it does, they don't forget to call me, but they usually call me. So yeah, we're hoping. Hopeful. I like getting bags. It's not just like you want to get the silver, but I like the foreigns you get in it, everything. You just never know what you're going to get. Somebody purpled that one up badly. Can we get the extra boxes both to have at least one silver? I'll find out. I'm just glad those last 4 boxes had at least 2 in the one box. So this is the bank where I got the barber ender the other week. We went from a barber ender to getting 1 ender, 1 coin last week. And now this week we ended up getting 2 coins. So hopefully we'll go back the other way. Now we'll get 3 the next week. Yeah, I'll take 1 extra every week. That would be awesome. By the end of the year, we'll have a lot. Yeah. Still have never beat my record of 60 in a box since I started my channel. So yeah. Dennis has beaten it twice. I've come close a couple of times, but I've never beat it. 2013. Oh, there's another one. 2006. 2 NIFCs. 20 rolls down. 30 to go. 1 ender coming up. Cool beans. $2021, $2021, $24. Crazy. And me starting later, it's already after 5 o'clock. Is that a nope? I thought that was going to be 1. Nope. Come on, double box. Hoping to see at least 1 out of this box. I'm liking it that I'm averaging 50% of the boxes again this year. Last year I only did like what, 93 or 98 boxes. That's all I got because of all them new ones. And you count those new boxes because you can't hunt them. And I actually stopped ordering boxes because of them. So last year was oh, here's a proof. Here we got another proof. Not marked. At least it's not marked this time. A little bit nicer. 97 San Francisco proof. That's cool beans. So we haven't got proofs in the last week or I think the week before, but we got proofs today. We got 4 now. There's a 22. It's not bad. We got 4 proofs today. 1 is in rough shape. What is that? Is that a proof? No. It's a nice 1996. 1 thug stack. How you doing, man? Yeah. I'm not blowing it out of the water today like we did the last couple times. But yeah, we're working on it. Yeah. Okay, that's 25 in, 25 to go, and then we get to our ender box. Hoping to see 1 silver in here. I would love to see at least 3 of my boxes have silver out of the 6. That would give me 50%. Because I only got 6 boxes of Loomis. If I could just get me. How you doing? 1 silver out of this box, I'd be tickled pink. Even though it's only 1, it's a good idea of keeping those averages up there. get some dirty edges. That is not silver. Roll number 30. Oh yeah, I gotta keep my I only try to put 2 boxes in a bucket. I don't have any other buckets, so I gotta have a box. I gotta keep a box out for my nest box. Here's a 225-8. I'm always hoping the 8s, when you see a lot of little ones, I'm hoping to see a 40 pop out, but not today. Yummies. Yeah, I figured today was going to be a tough day. There's a nice 77D there. Let's see if it's the DDL. I'm only looking for nicer coins. No, it's not the DDL. Not the DDL. Yeah, last time I tried to get some bags, I was batting zeros. I was there. Well, yeah, that was on a Thursday. I went to other banks to ask for bags of halves, get my name in, and I mean every bank like had nothing. I couldn't even get anything. So I finally got to the other bank, and that's why I picked up a box or 2. They didn't have anything in them though, but I know they carry boxes too. Not every bank does. Some do, some don't. And the other bank I know has them. My goal is to get bags. Can you believe we're in March already? February's gone. We're in March. Crazy. It's at 225 again. We're in March. Spring is coming. When's spring? Like March 8th or 14th or something? I think is it next weekend? Is daylight savings times already? You're gonna lose an hour. There's 2017. You're gonna lose an hour of sleep. You're gonna lose your hour of sleep. I think it's either next weekend or definitely the following weekend. So yeah. Is that a proof? Is that a proof? No, it's not. It's another 77D, but that one's got the ring of death, not the DDO. Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? You have no volume to hear. Crank it up. Yeah, we just did that Brinks box. We did find 2 proofs in it. Nicest proofs we found today. And they're actually both marked with the same markings on them. But yeah, no silver. But we did get 2 nice proofs. I can get that off of there. So yeah, and then we're doing 1 proof on this box. And we did find a proof in the other box. Really rough shape. Nothing in that box. Nothing in that box. And we did find 2 40%ers in box number 2. In our last box, we'll have a 40% ender. So This is the sister box of that one, but no silver out of this box yet. So we do have an ender coming up. I hope your day at work's going well. Yeah. 10 rolls to go in box number 6. Yeah. We have no volume. Me telling you what we found wasn't going to work. It wouldn't have heard me. Yeah. I was hoping to see a silver out of this box, but the next box, the ender box, might only have one. So, always happy to see it. There's like no thrill in the world like getting a box of coins and seeing an ender. Even though that might be the only thing in the box, you just know that we have silver, you know? Yeah, things are... 6 rolls to go. Hoping to see silver in this box too, but it is what it is. Got a nice 79. 23 and 23. 5 rolls to go. Not one new one in that roll. A few MPs today. My goal is to hopefully get rid of all my change tomorrow. And go get me a bunch more. Yeah. That's our goal. We'll get a bunch more. Places my wife goes over there, it's like right along the way of where I'm going, so it works out both good for us. She says, "You gonna go over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go over there if you want to go over there." I said, "We got to get up early now. Can't be running late." All right, last roll of box number 6. We found one proof. I was hoping to see silver in the box, but apparently just 50% of these boxes are going to have silver, is it? I was saying I didn't find a 2020 yet, but there's finally a 2020. Finally found the 2020. 21s, 22s, 23s, 24s, 25s, and now 2020. And I know we had a 19. So yeah, I'm going to use this. We'll figure it out. All right, last box coming up. Yeah, we did find one proof out of that. Crazy. The one proof. Now, ender box. There we go, boys and girls. Oh. Just like last week, we had one ender. But this one's heads up, so we know it's a 67. It only weighs a 226. Yeah, 226.6. I wish it did. 225.6. So yeah, it's a 40%. That's the way it's going to weigh normal weight. So last week we had an ender, but there's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's only 6 new enders that I see, but hopefully last week we had one ender and we only had, that was the only thing in the box. So let's hope there's something to go with that one today. So let's not, hopefully we could find something in the box. So good luck on the last one. 225.6. So yeah, right now 7 boxes, 3 silver coins. So let's hopefully we can, I mean, you look at this roll here, not one new one in there, unless that's a new one that's wore down. Nope, that's a 98. A little bit orange. I just got to remember to put them in there. 224.9. Yeah, last week we had one. My regular bank picked up 4 boxes. There was one ender, and that's all that was in the boxes. That was a bad one. And then the other 2 boxes, I ended up with 4 silver coins. That worked out pretty good. So last week these boxes had 4. Right now we only have 1. The other ones have 2. So we doubled our take on those. It'd be nice to double it next week too. I'd like to double a little bit at a time. No one's getting greedy. Double a little bit every week. How many silver coins will we find in this box? I find a feeling it's only going to be the 1. But I've been wrong before. No new ones in that one either. Yep, spring is coming. There's new ones in that one. $24, $24, $24, $23, $24. 225.5. These are wrapped a little funny. $225.5. Thanks, Deborah. Thank you. 225.3. I'm hoping there's going to be at least one hiding in here with this, but you never know. I mean, your odds of getting an ender is 10% out of the 20. And what are your odds of getting 2 boxes in a row, 2 weeks in a row, and only 1 coin being silver, and that would be the ender? We're going to find out today. Bunch of new ones in that roll. Let's do 24. Roll number 10. Yeah, Rob Bynes Treasure didn't find anything on Friday. No silver. He's having a good year. He's got like 150 silvers on like 20, 30 boxes if you're lucky. He's doing good. Plus the box videos he's done. I'm throwing the, now it is what it is now. Used to throw them in the bucket. You throw them in the box because the bucket is going to get heavy. Is that the only silver we're going to find? Let's hope not. Rolls. Back to work. Yeah, back to work tomorrow. back to work. Now one new one in that roll. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next Friday. I know. Sometimes it can't come fast enough. A lot of new ones in that roll. 24.8. A lot of newer ones in that roll too. Roll 20, 225, 4. No, it's just a dirty coin. I can tell now. Just had a look about it, but nope. 2 years too new. Yeah, that one I missed the other week, you couldn't even tell by the edge. Like a clad half. When I pulled it out, I'm like, oh. And then I saw the face. I'm like, wow, that's silver. Didn't have to see the date. You could tell it was silver when I looked at it. 224.6. I got a funny feeling that ender is the only thing that's going to be in here for silver. $60-some to 5 to 3. Next week, none. Our bags are going to have to help us out. Get some bags, get some silver. Yeah, I keep dumping them back in the bucket. The bucket is going to be too heavy to lift. I'll have to take some out. I keep throwing them in the bucket. And no 87 yet today either. We'll be all right. 25 rolls in. Nothing. Second half, 224.9. Looking for silver. $24 to go. Is that an NIFC now? It's an 85. Then 85. 2001. 24. 225. 2. $83 has its FG. 225.7 will be a lucky 7. No, it's going to have a lot of new ones in it, though. A lot of new ones in it. 2019. Two rolls to go for the ender already. 224. I'm hoping the 225.9 has one based on a ender roll. We're going to have a silver at a 225.9. We're going to have a 40. Yes, we're going to have at least 2 in this box. I'm happy to see that. It's at least 2 in here. 225.9 pays off with a 40. That's awesome. And the next roll is an ender. So we're going to back-to-back rolls with silver. Wow, roll 30. Roll 31 is our ender. Oh my God, 67, Philadelphia, 225.6. Would have been nice to see 2 in there, but 1 is good. So yeah, 67. That was our ender. I was always happy to see an ender when you get your boxes. You know you got silver for the week. Back-to-back rolls. Can we get 3 in a row? Can we get 3 in a row? 224.8. We sure can yet. Could be a miracle for that one. Yeah. No, it's got a weird sheen to it, but that is not silver. If it is, it's a good one. No, 72. It's got a weird sheen to it. Gotta watch them ones with the weird sheen. Not bad. 4 silver coins. We can just get 1 more. We can get 5 for the tie last week. Even though there's no 90%ers in it. Cool beans. I am on the east. We'll just say the east half. That's the best I can do for you. Yeah. We're on the east half. East side. East side of Chicago. Yeah. Yeah. $15 rolls to go. Can we get a 3rd one out of here? Yeah. I guess you're from Pennsylvania then. Yeah. Somebody else is from Pennsylvania too. Is it for mine? 225. Yeah, I think so. Vincent's from Tennessee. Will we get a lucky 7 today? That doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I know one thing. Every time I go to the bank and ask for stuff, the one lady, even my new bank, I'm getting the bags from, she said there's a lot of people doing this. So even in, I call it the rural area, there's still people doing it. No matter where you go, there's somebody doing it. But one thing, knock on wood, it seems like the bank with the bags, even though there might be competition, I don't know where they're dumping their halves, but they're not like dumping them at the bank that has the bags, because you think you'd be getting calls every week. You get the same thing. Yeah. You gotta try. Roll number 4, 225.8. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a 40 on that. That would be nice. That would be nice. But we're not going to get one now. I don't see too many 8s and 9s, so I just kind of hope there's going to be a 40 in there. Not too bad. 10 rolls to go. 225.6. That would have been next to the ender roll. Yeah, I like doing it. It's never fun when you're not finding anything, but you got to go through your paces. We've had so far, knock on wood. I mean, we're only on the first 2 months have been really good to me, so I'm not complaining at all. So I'm just, the only thing that concerns me is getting new boxes, and not just getting new boxes, just like last year, the year before. It was non-stop every week, and I actually stopped ordering half. It's terrible. But yeah. I'm just concerned right now how many 2026s they're going to produce, and yeah, where they're going to start put them at, you know? 7,000 coins. How many of those out of 7,000? We're only at 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 out of 7,000 we're keeping. Yeah. Wow. I'm always hoping to see more. 25.3. right now, today is one less. Oh, here's a nice 83. That's FG now. Yeah, I like doing it. I know most of the time it's like you're not going to get in. You got to try. That's all part of it. It's like going fishing. I mean, I don't like being skunked when I go fishing, but I like to at least catch one. At least one. And I usually, knock on wood, I usually get at least one. But sometimes it feels like you're never going to catch one. So as long as I get one silver coin every week, I know it don't sound like much, but I'm tickled pink. I don't want to get skunked. Yeah. Well, if the one ender box actually is doing better than last week's ender box, we have two rolls to go at 225.5. At least this ender box had two in it. Last week only had one. That was it. Last roll. Can we get last roll luck today at 224.9? We can. But will we? We will not. I'm not. I am happy. I got two silver coins out of the one ender box. That is 100% more than we got last time. So yeah, not the greatest of hunts, but it was a good hunt. A lot of. Oh, let me get these gloves off. Let my hands breathe. That was a good box. Good box. We had two perfectly skunked boxes. There was nothing in them. And then we had, yeah. Let's just put this out here. I mean, we only got 4 silver coins. We got 4 silver, 4 proofs. Wow. Out of 7,000 coins, that's all we're going to take out of there. 8 of them. But yeah, we ended up getting 4 40s. I guess 3 of them were 67s. Yep, 3 of them were 67s. Philadelphia, 40% silver, and then we did find that dirty edge, 68D. 4 40s, and we did find. That is crazy to think that that coin should look like that or better. Yeah, that thing went through a fire or something happened to it, but yeah. Plus somebody marked these, but yeah, that's pretty cool. 4 proofs. The only one marked one was this one, 1997, but yeah. Not our best, but not our worst. But we found 4 silver coins. Last week we found 5, but there were 2 90s, and one of those was a Benji. So yeah, it was a rough one. So 7,000 coins, 8 coins out of it. So hopefully next week we'll see what we get. We just never know. My goal next week, I'm hoping to see at least 8 boxes of coins, and hopefully there's something in them. And hopefully I'm going to try to get some bags of something tomorrow. See how that works out. And we'll go from there. We'll start another week. So it was a good hunt. There's no doubt about it. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a great week. And we'll see what happens next weekend if you see me or if you don't. All right, everyone. Thank you.